We already know for this year, the financial year, ending at the end of March, that we're going to have a record for the number of jobs created and protected by Regional Selective Assistance. So we had an impressive total last year. We've already surpassed that this year, with a quarter still to go in the figures. So it shows the continuing strength and confidence in the Scottish economy. It belies the silly predictions we had from the Chancellor of the Exchequer a couple of years ago. He was saying that inward investment would dry up in Scotland because we were debating independence. In fact, it's increased to record levels and outperformed the rest of the UK. So it shows the confidence in Scotland, and that confidence is based on a range of things, but not least of which is the scientific research and expertise and quality that Scotland can produce for great universities like Heriot-Watt, where I am just now.
At Heriot-Watt, we pride ourselves on the fact that almost everything we do is professionally relevant, and we have a very, very high employment record. In fact, I think in the top 10 in the UK. So if you take our chemical engineers, most of them have jobs even before they graduate, because the companies, the Chevrons and the Schlumbergers, people associated with the oil and gas industry, are very keen to look at our graduates and employ them. So I think from everything we do, from languages where we do translation and interpretation rather than literature, everything we do is focused on the professional relevance, and that's very good for students getting jobs.
One of the biggest successes in employment in Scotland over the last year has been the number of women moving into the workforce, 60,000. To a record total, and we're hopeful that many of these young women in particular will choose science as a career, and Heriot-Watt seems to have cracked that already, but let's hope that the rest of the universities and the rest of Scotland have more women going into scientific professions, because they offer great career opportunities.
I chose Scotland to come and study it. I feel there's great opportunities in Scotland now for biological research. There's very interdisciplinary research going on here in Scotland, a mix of physicists, biologists, chemists, and that's where I really wanted to be, in the interdisciplinary research. Scotland is a great hub for research at the moment, with lots of exciting developments in science happening right now.
Lasers in particular have great industrial and medical applications now, and that is hugely exciting fields. In industrial applications, it can make industry much more productive. It can make processes in industry both more exact and also much cheaper, and therefore make Scotland more competitive. And we're aware if we can raise industrial productivity in Scotland by even 1%, that will generate tens of thousands of jobs internationally for us. And secondly, medical technology. The ability to look and to identify individual cells has great potential in treatments of diseases like cancer and diabetes and a range of other diseases. So both in the medical field and in the industrial field, the laser technology pioneered by Heriot-Watt University is going to have great applications for the future. And it's one of the areas, life sciences, where Scotland is doing so well in creating jobs, both from Scottish companies and from inward investors.